the boys will be like, oh shit, the tiger's here. So like, I rather have a full restaurant, people live happy, they remember my cooking, and no awards rather than having awards and you are always half empty. I don't know if I want to share this.
I mean, I have to ask. I have to ask.
So I just share one.
Hi, Akmal.
Hi Devina, how are you?
Fine, how are you?
It's been a while.
Like I was telling you, I was actually at your restaurant, Osteria Funkcoolio, just a couple of days ago. So I want to start off by talking about that concept. Tell us a little bit more about it because for any listeners who haven't been there, it's I think 30 seaters, just about
28.
28
Yeah.
to 30 seats. Small space, lovely vibe, it felt vintage, it felt classic, it felt chic, with great food that also has an interesting concept. So, yeah, take it away. Tell me more about Funcoolio, what it's all about.
Actually, Funkcoolio was the first idea, even before I opened Goldfish.
No way.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I I was trained with an Italian chef from Alba,
Yeah.
from Piedmont, but I never really used that part of that skill. So prior to that, whatever businesses that I've opened has been always towards what UAE and Dubai wants, the
Yeah.
market wants.
Mm.
And what the market wants is always sushi, Japanese,
Mm.
pasta, burgers and all that.
Yeah.
So I never really got a place or platform to have an Italian place. And today, okay, I get to open this and people are questioning why is he opening an Italian place? He's never known for Italian. But I've always had that skill. I
Yeah.
have never even showed to people yet. Moving towards that opening, I wanted something very rebellious,
Okay.
um, unapologetic, uh, not your Italian mom and grandmother's way of cooking. So you cannot refer me to your regional
Right. Yeah.
dish, or you cannot say this is the wrong pasta. It has been wrong since we opened.
Okay.
That's the whole point. We call it Itameshi cuisine.
Yeah.
Tameshi means in Japan Italian cuisine,
Right.
but in the Japanese language,
Mm.
Italy, meshi cuisine.
Right.
I've worked with a guy called Yasuhiro Sasajima
Mhm.
from Kyoto.
Yeah.
His restaurant is called Il Ghiotone. He trained in Italy and brought that skill back to Kyoto and used only Kyoto ingredients in his restaurant.
Right.
But it's
Okay.
totally Italian.
Yeah.
So first time cooking with him and learning the cuisine, I thought and I felt it's very special
Hmm.
because it's lighter, it has
Yeah.
less butter, cream, and all that,
Yeah.
and you know the superiority of the Japan Sea, amazing seafood and all that.
Definitely.
You know, this to say you are different, to say you're unique is very overrated. No,
Mm.
I just apply what I think it's the best my way.
Yeah.
Yeah, people some will like it, some will not, but I think I offer something very different.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, even the arancini nigiri that I tried,
Yeah.
I was not expecting that to work. I just thought, how is this going to work together? And honestly, that was so good.
Yeah,
I just wouldn't have imagined it.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that
You
was
know,
great.
Dubai Holding, when I registered this name,
Yeah.
they called me up for a meeting. They say, Akmal, what is this name?
What? Yeah. What is the name? I was going to ask. Like,
So
why?
it's Fang and Coolio. You know, it's got nothing bad. You know, if you think it's bad, then it's you, your brain, how you think it. So it's just Funkcoolio. It's a funky, cool place. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, I can imagine why they probably called you up to say, is this
Just to be
correct?
sure.
Is this a typo? Are you fine? Do you have a favorite dish on the menu, by the way? I tried quite a bit, but I'm curious to hear what your favorites are.
Actually, there's two favorite.
Okay.
Okay, both pasta. One is a dish called Capellini Sakura Ebi. This dish, I started cooking it since, I don't know, 2008.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, it went from the restaurant I work to Three Fields to Goldfish to now.
Yeah.
Has been a classic, you know.
Yeah.
It's capelli noodles with crustacean oil,
Nice.
Japanese shokombu, garlic, and then just this little sakura pink shrimps. And then second one, my parents grew up. I grew up with my parents serving kway teow noodles. So kway teow, we have a noodle called Mi Hong Kong.
Mm-hmm.
So it's seafood stock, chicken stock, and then you cook with garlic,
Right.
ginger, and all that. Then you thicken with cornstarch, then noodle, and a lot of seafood.
Nice. Yeah.
Uh, Very good, tasty meal. So how do I apply this to a pasta? So I do a long talulini pasta, almost like capellini almost,
Mm-hmm.
squidding, and then same application, but in pasta we use the stock with oyster sauce.
Right.
So I think for pasta to use oyster sauce is a no chance, you know. But it's my restaurant; I can
It's
do
you
whatever.
can do what you like. Yeah. Why not?
Yeah, and people really like it because you taste different. There's no cream, there's nothing, no butter,
Yeah.
so it's pure stock, oyster sauce, umami, and then just very good fresh seafood. That's it.
In terms of the UAE, for example, you've been here for quite a long time now. In your opinion, how do you think that the food scene has evolved since the time that you kind of came in and then started your restaurants and how it is now?
I arrived 2013. 2013, most restaurants were in hotels only.
Which is where you
Yeah,
arrived.
Zengor.
Yeah.
Zuma was the paramount of the
Mm,
king of
yeah.
the restaurants, no? So that's the benchmark that everybody wanted to beat. And then 18, you saw a few started, you know. Uh, then COVID, everybody just went flat. 2021, Dubai became crazy.
Yeah.
So 21, 22, 23, today we are in 24. In that 4 years, I think thousands of restaurants open.
That's a lot.
Thousands.
Yeah.
When I say people going crazy, I mean people in the industry, they are going crazy. For consumers, it's just another restaurant,
Yeah.
which is better. If it's good, I come back. If it's not good, I don't come back,
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
If I would say in a nicer way, uh, a bit off track.
How do you mean off track? Like they've lost focus or?
The seasons ones are forgotten, if you know what I'm saying. Because the season one has their own client base. They're not worried. They're not really chasing awards
Mm-hmm.
because bank account still good. The new ones are really going at it. No, uh, I've been here a while, so I know. Back then, people were going crazy for timeout,
Mm.
timeout, 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 timeout. Who got first? Who got winner? No.
Yeah.
Uh, Now it's different. Now there's like three, four, five
Yeah. Yeah.
different award system now, and one award don't match the other award.
Yeah.
Like he gets something, and then the other one somebody gets. How come? By who? So by default, who is the best? There's no one the best.
But you did mention the awards because you yourself have received recognition across those your restaurants. Um, how do you kind of think about them a lot when you're working or you're setting up your concepts? Like how do you approach also the pressure that comes with it as well?
This is not my first experience having these awards. The restaurants that I worked before also well accoladed. Back then I didn't feel it because that wasn't my restaurant.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I saw my bosses. I saw how they behave,
Yeah.
how they reacted, good and bad. Huh?
Mm.
Yes, bring money, bring publicity, bring a lot of attention to you. But where all this pressure and energy will go? This is the question, right?
Mm.
So how do you maintain your uh, we're human. So you have bad days, you have good days. But when you have a place where people think you're always good, where do you hide these emotions?
Yeah.
You you throw out on staff, you throw out on family. That's why so many chefs divorce
Mm.
wife. Today, yeah, I've been through this. I see this, but I always tell my staff, first thing very important, that your health is good, your social life is good, your family is good, the culture at work is good, and then we get this, we get that. Okay, we hug each other, we kiss each other, we're happy. But if we have all that and internally everything is wrong, people don't work together, system is failing, um, the people you want to impress gets impressed, and the people who are paying don't feel like you're worth it, then there's
It doesn't have meaning.
no meaning.
Yeah.
I rather have a full restaurant, people live happy, they remember my cooking, and no awards rather than having awards and you are always half empty.
Mm. You know how you said you wanted to open an Italian concept because you had those skills, you didn't know where to put them. Are there any other kind of cuisines or concepts like that that are floating about your head that you haven't quite done yet, but one day if you get that chance, you're gonna do it?
I don't know if I want to share this.
I mean, I have to ask. I have to ask.
So I just share one.
Okay.
So it's a all rice concept.
Okay.
So these days people like to eat rice. So because rice is okay, you have biryani rice, you have Yemeni who eat rice, you have the Saudis eat rice, the Japanese eat rice, Chinese eat rice. But to eat all these different rice in different places, why not have one place that serve all these types of rice?
Okay.
And then you have all that on top of it. So it's a rice concept.
Nice.
But I need to find the right look and
Yeah,
ideas
yeah.
for this. So yeah, still looking.
Yeah, still looking. I actually did want to ask you this because it's something that I've noticed across all your restaurants, actually, including when I went to Funkcoolio, is that you have a really well developed mocktail program. I tried the Bellini at Funkcoolio,
I'll try that. Oh, good.
and
That's
it
new.
was very refreshing, really nice. And I always think it's great that you have options because in the past, say perhaps when you first came here 10 years ago or so, 11 years now, it was just, oh, here's a soft drink, or here's like, I don't know,
Nothing. Yeah.
soda water and
Yeah.
juice, I don't know, whatever. And now it's really well developed, and it just was a beautiful drink, by the way. And you even have tried you have like the tea trolley as well, at 11 Woodfire. So there you have options everywhere. And I just wanted to ask you a little bit more about that. Is that something that you think about right from the start, and how you approach that?
I have a guy with me. His name is Dwi.
Hmm?
He's a competition. He used to be a competition mixologist,
Right,
bartender. So he's been with me now. I think probably 8 years now.
right, okay.
So I didn't only wanted to make the food good and great. The drinks must come and great.
Yeah,
So it marries together,
yeah,
and then service. So it's a full circle.
yeah, definitely. I'd have to agree with that.
Because I like to go to a place and what mocktail program you have, and it's always mojito,
Yeah,
this
yeah,
and that. Come on, guys, like it's nothing. Then end up I just drink black champagne, Coke.
yeah.
If the place I would want to be enjoying eating with my own place first, then okay, I go somewhere else. If I own a restaurant and I don't enjoy, what's the point?
Yeah.
So my wife goes every week, maybe 2, 3 times. She gives me a lot of bamboo, like this didn't don't work, that didn't work, service is bad. So we need somebody like that to just have,
She's like your mystery shopper.
yeah. Sometimes a customer, your friend, whatever, will go, how's your meal? Yes, very good. But they don't say truthfully sometimes. They go back and then they tell 10 people, today Goldfish Sushi rice is bad. That's it. Damage is done. But wife, tell you everything.
Very useful.
That's so immediately you can fix, huh? So fix it. Anything wrong, fix it. Even if it's good, she will say not good, not fully good. Something still need to be done. So keep you on your toes
Yeah.
always, The boys will be like, oh shit, the tiger's here. So like, yeah, and then my kids are also very exposed palate,
Yeah, yeah.
spoiled to a point, my daughter, the small one, came into Funkcoolio and said to the server, do me a baby chino. She's 8 years old.
I would have not known that at 8.
Exactly. Say, like, I want a baby chino. So it's chocolate milk with
Yeah.
like feels like cappuccino. So we don't have that. We don't have cocoa or
Right,
chocolate. Yeah.
right.
I never thought of that too. And then she said, then the server said, we don't have baby chino. Then she said, are you serious? Call the manager. Call the manager.
Yeah.
Look,
Love that.
disaster. So I say, see, guys, look, we have to prepare for this. Okay, maybe this is my daughter. Okay, this will not go on Google review whatsoever. But it could be anybody.
Yeah, yeah.
We don't have this. Pathetic, no? Do something. Get some cocoa powder, whatever. Do some hot milk. Do something. So yeah, you gotta be ready like this.